desire to become an elected official started when I started working with nonprofits, and probably actually longer than that. First job I went into in Charles County was the sheriff's office in the public safety, and I went there to have the ability to help people. And that desire just kept growing year after year as I got older, and I wanted to do more to help people. So I joined nonprofits, and I now sit on the board for about 5 or 6 nonprofits. Christmas and April, I'm the president of that, and that board and that nonprofit gives me the ability to help repair the homes of low-income seniors that have worked hard all their life, managed to buy a house, and were able to take care of it. But as they age, their ability to take care of it diminishes, and their income is stagnant or shrinking, so the ability to hire someone has diminished. So my goal and desire there is to help them keep their houses in good repair, to let them live in them as long as they can safely, and to keep the community looking better also, because fixing those houses up helps fix not just the house up, but the entire appearance of the community. Another board I sit on is the Charles County Fair Board, and the goal of that board is to provide a county fair each year to help keep the agricultural lifestyle alive and educate people about the agricultural lifestyle, so that children know that an egg doesn't just come from the grocery store. It comes from a chicken, a live animal, and milk comes from a cow, not a bottle in the store. So to educate people about the farm lifestyle, so that they, one, are appreciative of it, but also if they live near a farm, a little more tolerant of some of the things that come as a result of farm life. Some of the odors that come off a farm, dust off a farm, are offensive to some people, and hopefully through the education that it's an important service and that food production is needed in our communities, they will become a little more tolerant of that, and we can keep that education alive. Freedom Landing is another board I sit on, and I've been on that board probably the longest, but it's a group that works with people that have chemical imbalances, and they can be productive citizens in our community as long as they take their medication and they are good about that. We also within that have job training programs, and some of the folks just have to have day-to-day care, and that's provided also. But it's a group of people that if you help them, give them a hand up, not a handout, they can have a better quality of life, and with a little bit of effort from the community, become productive citizens in our community. Point of Jail Street Ministry is another group, and that group works with people before they become inmates in jail to try and prevent that, but we also work with inmates in jail that are transitioning back into the community. And again, it's to try and give them a better set of skills when they go back to the community, so they have a better chance of getting employment and becoming a productive member of society as opposed to a detriment to society. Part of the motivation factor there is, one, to help the person, but also to help the community, because each time a crime is committed, there's multiple victims. The victim of the crime is the first victim, but the ripple effect goes out to their family and to their neighbors. The families of the perpetrator of the crime is impacted by this. So if you can work with these people to try and lower the number of crimes that are committed, you have an exponential impact on the number of victims that are created in your community also. We've had some success with businesses, and I will keep working on that are hiring some of these folks and having success with them being productive employees within their groups. So it's a good place to look for an employee. And all of these nonprofits that I work with is just an extension of my desire to do things as an elected county commissioner. The county commissioner's job just gives me the opportunity to work from a larger platform to do more for a larger piece of our community, as opposed to each of these individual nonprofit groups that I do. When I was the commissioner before, I kept working with all these nonprofits to help make sure that they were functioning, surviving, and moving in a positive direction. I didn't abandon them, and I plan to keep working with them if I'm successful in this new bid for commissioner.